The Nightside Project. Finish the day happy with Ethan Millard and Alex Keary on KSL News Radio.
I've got another good story for you as well. And this actually goes along with something that we've regularly noticed here on the Nightside Project, and that is that human domination of nature is important for a couple of reasons.
There's no two ways about it. If we didn't eat them first, they would kill us. Join us this evening for Nightside's Animal Kingdom.
Ooh, another example of the constant, pervasive, pernicious threat that nature is to us. This is a story out of, I don't even know how to start this. This is a story out of India. Where
so far, so good. That's a place.
Where a woman, hold on a second. Let me get up here. A 42-year-old woman complained of very serious headaches.
Okay, I'm out.
And she said
I saw this headline. I'm out.
She said this headache had kind of a scratchy, itchy feeling to it.
No, that's fake. This is an April Fool's joke.
No, it's not fake.
Oh, the picture. Oh!
Here's the picture. Doctors remove a live cockroach from a woman's skull. So here's the deal, and thanks so much to Method Shop for teeing this up to us on Twitter.
How in the world did that get into the? Because there's one thing to be like, hey man, it's in your ear canal.
It crawled in there in her sleep. Now this is what happened. They crawled in her nose.
Crawl into her brain.
It crawled into her nose in her sleep, and then it burrowed up into her sinus tissue, so it was up between her eyes, and still alive. So what they do is they go in there. And I've got the video right here. So you can kind of see him. You can kind of see the forceps up there in the nasal passage.
I don't think those are forceps.
Well, whatever it is, little tweezers. Now, the cockroach is kind of wiggly.
He's trying to get out of there. He's trying to burrow further into her brain.
He's trying to get further in. So they get in there. But this time they get in there, they really get him. And they drag him out. It's not a particularly large cockroach. But, cockroaches don't need to be large to be completely and totally revolting.
Get that video out of my brain.
So they got it. They drop it in the little dish here. And it's still alive. We'll get a good shot of it here in a second. And you can see the little legs wiggling. But here's the problem, though, is doctors say that if she hadn't come in for treatment, see, there it is, wiggling.
Just stop telling. I'm not looking anymore. I'm out.
So doctors say that if she hadn't come in for treatment, this actually, Alex, was a really serious threat to her. And I know you've drifted off to another news story.
No. I'm trying to.
Did you pick up a palate cleanser? Is that what you're looking for? But let me finish this, because there is a health-related point that has to be made. Because if she had not had this treated, that cockroach would have died. And become infected,
yeah.
and that infection would have been between her eyes next to the brain, and that is death. So
okay, I hate to one up your story.
No, but let me put a finer point on this.
Let me hear it.
Because I have this other podcast that I do, Stuff Your Dad Knows, also available on iTunes.
Wow, look at you.
And one of them was, one of the episodes we did was on ticklishness, human ticklishness. Why are we like that? And there is a theory out there where there's one academic who's really pushing it in particular. He believes that tickling and itching are related and that they are defense mechanisms against insects invading our body like this.
Invading our body specifically?
Because when you have a little tickle or an itch, that demands an immediate response.
Yeah. And look, what happens if you feel something on the back of your neck? You immediately
try and get rid of it.
Shoulders, defense. Yeah.
And it's a defense because it could be a parasite, an insect, something else trying to get in somewhere, and which is not something that you can just get to later. You have to take care of it right then. And so, there's a reason why we itch. There's a reason why we get the crawlies. It's to keep this stuff out and away.
All right, Millard, I wasn't gonna bring this up, but you said it. So when this is a family story in our family. Our neighbors, my parents' close friends growing up, their youngest daughter wouldn't eat some foods, and to try to get rid of them, she started cramming. She's like 4 years old. She starts cramming ground beef up her nose. And it starts going, and it created like a little mushy ball between her eyes.
Wait, I'm sorry. Why did she stick ground beef up her nose?
It was on her plate, and her parents were like, you got to eat your beef. She wouldn't eat it. She stuffed it up her nose
when they weren't looking?
Well, yeah. Little mushy ball between her eyes. I just
this
thought
is
it
your
was,
sister?
no. This is my it was like my parents' good friends.
Oh,
their daughter.
oh.
They had to take her in because she had a little meatball between her eyes.
I think that's a cute story.
Yeah.
It really is adorable compared to that cockroach.
Yeah.
Yours is cute. Yours is downright cute.
It's kind of food storage story, really. It's kind of preparing yourself for the apocalypse.
How much can you fit up there?
Well, I mean, if you're 4, not much. But me, I could probably get a couple. I could probably get
You get a quarter pounder up there?
maybe like a Philly cheesesteak worth of items
That's a lot.
that you could later sneeze out onto a brioche
Onto a
bun.
Kaiser roll.
And with that, we take our first break of the show as we
Boo.
tell you that we've got a Zen headline that has a lot less to do with bugs crawling up your nose or stuffing food up your nose. Many thanks and congratulations to the people of Pyongyang, North Korea, who almost had the Olympics in North Korea. You know, you can spin that and tell them, well, we told them we almost had the Olympics here. We told them we don't want your Western world. You get out of here. And we sent them packing. That'd be my story if I was going to do it. We'll come right back with the Zen headline.